This video was supposed to come out on the 1st, but so many things happened and I'm so sorry. If you're seeing this video, then that means Splatoon is now finally 10 years old, and I still can't believe it. This franchise means so much to me, more than anyone could understand. And to think that I've been here since day one is crazy. The second the calendar reached May 28th of 2025, an entire decade's worth of memories just flooding my brain, both positive and negative. I have a lot of memories of Splatoon, and recently I've been thinking of the question, out of all these memories, which one was my favorite? And honestly, I can't really tell you right now, but in the meantime, I've asked several other people of their favorite memory, and here's what they had to say. I guess when I consistently started winning and I felt like I was getting good at playing Splatoon 2. I don't know how Nintendo does this, but I don't think there's any other game that makes me feel really good at both winning and really bad at losing than Splatoon. Whenever I win at Splatoon, I feel like I can do anything. Whenever I lose in Splatoon, it's bad. Like, there's a reason why that image exists. My favorite memory is my first match on a friend's Switch. That's what's got me into Splatoon. You know, I've always heard that a lot of people's childhood favorite games was because they went to a friend's house or a family member's house and it just happened to be there. And I genuinely want to know how, I genuinely want to know if Splatoon was like that for so many people. Because at least with other games, there's split screen and stuff like that here. But there's not really like that for Splatoon. So I wonder how that experience would have gone. One of my favorite moments I've had in the entire series, and I'm a Splatoon 1 vet, was when I got randomly matched against my friend in the Splatfest premiere. The best part was that it was while I was streaming, so it's archived forever. If links aren't allowed, I'm sorry. I won't show the whole clip, but that's honestly really cool. I've always wanted to do that.
Oh my god, another one. Hey, wait a minute! Wait! Is that Headwind?
Billy!
So it is
Billy!
you!
Is that you?
Yeah, that's me!
No fucking way! No fucking way that's you! No fucking way! What the fuck?
Hello!
Me and my homie were playing Splatoon, and what are the... Please tell me you're recording this?
Yes, I'm still alive!
What are the odds? What the fuck are the odds? Out of the literal thousands of players,
Yeah!
literally thousands, our paths would cross on the battlefield.
Let me see the results just to make sure. Congratulations, you are the first person I've beat in a tricolor battle.
Well, there you go. There you go.
I have so many good memories. To be honest, probably thinking about From the Ink Up with Tactifueler, a team that I had that was practically my friend group. I still have our thing that we made. Oh, that's really cute actually. It's like a little virtual participation trophy. Not participation trophy, you guys won that and you guys own it. But it's a little trophy. That's really cool actually. Wow. Maybe I should get back to competitive Splatoon just to do stuff like this. While my absolute favorite memory of Splatoon isn't in video form, I'll settle for my second favorite. The recent all Grayskull weapons rotation in Salmon has a moment where my friends and I are just goofing off, and specifically someone named Janinja has this bit during one of the egg missions.
I got the ball, Daddy! Shit!
Let me see if I can get one more in.
That was mine! That was mine! Why? Why must you fail me so often?
Oh my...
Rip! Rip!
Oh my god, I'm loving Ben so much right now, holy shit. Oh, I hurt. Oh, I hurt. Oh, it
If
hurt.
my neighbors hate me. My neighbors.
Oh, it hurt.
My neighbors hate me. I'm scared of my neighbors. This is why my neighbors don't talk to me.
This is why my neighbors don't talk to me.
All right. Hello. I'm here to talk about Gracie. Sorry, my cat's on my lap. I'm here to talk about my favorite Splatoon memory. As someone who's played Splatoon since release, from age 10 to now, I've had a lot of funny memories. Some good, some bad, but I've came down to two. One from Splatoon 1 and technically 2, and I guess one from Splatoon 3. So, I made friends with a hacker once before on Splatoon 1. It was kind of funny because this person would their hack-in would be just like, they turf the ink once and the floor instantly inked. They had flying infinite bombs. It was kind of fucking hilarious. I'll be playing Splatoon 1 sometimes and then bro would just hop in and be like, dude, let's fucking go. It's my friend. And good ending, I'm still friends with them on my Switch. I remember messaging them on Miiverse, remember that? To be like, dude, do you have a Switch? Let's friend each other. And we did, so shout out to my goat, Velmatic, if you're out there. Or I guess I think now Vel Ghost, I don't know. Yeah, so that's how it's technically Splatoon 2 as well. And then for my Splatoon 3 favorite memory, it would have to be when I got invited to the Jmoji 100 Turf War video. Sure, I got 7th place, and I was in a Jmoji video or whatever, so that was pretty fucking cool. But that kind of snowballed into me meeting a lot of other content creators. But not from what you think, though. It was sure, my group was also full of content creators as well. But it started with, one of my friends invited me for a video. And then, I met the people in the video, and then so on, and then da-da-da-da, I'm in the fucking Manor server now. It's such a long, thing, I don't really know how to describe it, and a lot of them are friends that I can call to this day, and it's really nice, actually. And I just feel very thankful for being in this position now with so many, friends, whether they're into Splatoon or fell out of it. I generally, think, probably when I was younger, if I were to tell myself, yo, dude, you're, friends with a bunch of cool people online, and, they're also content creators, and you're also a content creator, I wouldn't believe myself. So thank you, Splatoon. I wouldn't be the same without, you. Let me rephrase that. So thank you, Splatoon. I wouldn't be the same without you. I'd probably be a little more miserable. Well, not a little, a lot, but Splatoon is just a passion, because, I love making comics of Splatoon, loving Splatoon OC stories, blah blah blah, and I'm glad I grew up with it. Sorry, OC, it took a bit, but thank you.
I don't have a really vague, I have a vague sense of what my memory is, but I don't remember exactly what happened. I just remember my favorite memory of playing Splatoon was when me and the guys first got Splatoon, and we just started playing it. It just felt refreshing. I think this was after Smash came out. I had played Splatoon once before on the Wii U with my neighbor, but when I played with the guys, it felt like pod again, it felt like we were playing another game that gave us bliss, and then another favorite memory for me was when we started creating OCs. I came up with, we all didn't know what the fuck to do with our OCs, so we came up with bizarre fucking superhero-esque storylines and overpowered characters. But then when we calmed it down, we actually had some notable characters, For me, for me, it wasn't originally Ace, it was Jackie. Jackie was a street artist, he did graffiti, and he loved to skateboard. It was very simple. It's probably one of the most simplest stories I've ever created. He had a group of 3 other people. One was Rose, one was Coro, and the other one was Isabel. Yeah, I remember her name. It was a good little story of just about the expression of art, skateboarding, and everything. And I remember like my friends really inspired me to start making OCs. So I know that's probably like a lot. Like I did just say a lot, and that's, I don't know. I just thought I wouldn't have a lot to say, so that's probably the best that I could come up with. Hello, O.C.C.B.
Hi, OC. You have no idea, but this is probably one of hundreds of attempts, and I have zero clue how to fucking end it. Yeah, no. Hi, I'm Strike, and I would say that my favorite memory would be winning Creator Clash 2024. That's probably my favorite Splatoon 3 memory, like in-game. Because that was a tournament where, first of all, our team comp was awful. I was paired up with Drac, Dracor, Vasco, and Vapor. We ran a team comp of me on Tetris, Drac on Flex, Vasco playing both Clash Blasters, and Vapor playing both Exploits. I have zero clue how we won that to this day. But putting the absurdness aside, it was an incredible experience. Every single person that participated or worked on that tournament, I'm a massive fan of in some way. Like, I'm either friends with them, or I have seen their content or seen what they do, and I am a big fan. Like, I think more importantly than the tournament, I think the most core memory I have would be meeting all of my friends because of Splatoon 3. My best friend Icy, I would not have met if we weren't in, if we didn't have common interests on being silly, Splatoon, and content creation. I don't think, like, we would have, like, even interacted with each other at all. And now she's, like, she's my bestie. Yeah, no, I would say my most favorite Splatoon 3 game memory would be winning Creator Clash. But my favorite memory of all time would be meeting all of my friends because of Splatoon. I think that was, I think that's a good way to end that.
Honestly, I think I could comfortably say one of my favorite memories of Splat 3 was, frankly, the Grand Fest. I mean, it had almost everything you could possibly think of. The venue, the stages, and oh my god, the Tri-Fest stage. Jesus Christ, I will not get over when I first saw that. I was losing my damn mind. But honestly, yeah, I think that's my personal favorite memory. And I think most of all, that final performance. Oh man, that shit, it's gonna stick with me until like I'm like 60 probably.
Hey, it's Poke, and I think for me, my favorite Splatoon memory has to be when I got invited to SplatStars, which is a tournament hosted by, is it Drac? I don't know, I don't remember who hosts the tournament. Genuinely, I forget, and I'm too lazy to open Discord, even though it's right on my computer, just to go look at it. So, yeah. But I remember it being like a really exciting time for me, because like I think at the time I was really into like my Splatoon content era, and I mean nowadays I do indie games, and who knows, with the inclusion of Splatoon Raiders I might go back to Splatoon. But besides that, I remember at the time I was getting really into like Splatoon content creation, like farming it constantly, you know, at it every fucking day. And I remember getting this invite to be, I think it was a substitute, I think it was for Game Wheel, I think, for the tournament. And genuinely, like, that was amazing, because like at the time, I watched creators like Droid and Strike, and like I watched all these people play, and like I watched all these people's videos, and to be invited to a tournament where I basically got to meet them was genuinely like incredible. Like I remember I told my my fiance about it at the time. Like basically this is all she heard.
Babe,
Babe, oh my god, you won't believe it. I just got invited to the Splatoon tournament, and guess what? Guess who's there? Droid and Strike, baby. 2 people who I look up to, man. Oh my god. But yeah, she was excited, and I was more so. But I remember during the actual tournament, it was a great time, like getting to know, I think it was Eterbium, Strike, and Shuriken, who I was partnered with, I think it was Shuriken. I don't remember if it was Shuriken. Yeah, I think it was Shuriken, yeah. But it was a great time, like being partnered with those 3 and just going through the tournaments and just having a great time, meeting people like Hollow and Spectra and just like all these incredible people who like some of them I didn't know, but I'm glad I do now. Like genuinely some of the greatest people I've ever met. And what's even better is that we ended up winning that tournament, you know, humble bragging, I guess. But it was like the cherry on top was I think just winning the tournament in general. And like being invited to like the manor and just like hanging out with all you guys. I see you guys, like I'm talking to viewers. No, I meant like OC and like our friend group and shit and stuff like that. Sorry, viewers, you're not invited. But no, genuinely, it was a great time, and I cannot be more thankful for being invited to this event. I forget who invited me though. I think it was Droid who invited me to it. I don't remember. I probably could look at my old DMs, but again, I'm too lazy to. So, yeah, I guess that's my favorite Splatoon memory. So, on to the next person. Or if I'm the last, then hope you like and subscribe. And twitch.tv/PokeV2.
So my favorite Splatoon memory actually was like right around the end of Splatoon 2, and I remember like I called in to work because like I wasn't gonna miss Splatoon 2's final like Splatfest. I wasn't gonna do that. That's ridiculous. So. And I went and I streamed roughly around almost 3 days worth of live streaming, day and night. I did not sleep whatsoever. In fact, I actually got a little sick during in between Friday and Saturday. I remember the excitement of seeing the new maps and being ready for the final map that would ever be released to Splatoon 2. And it was just probably one of the craziest things of having so many people come out and just having my former team Cryptic King show up, participate, and help out with the stream. It was very nice, and I will not take back the memory, the impact that shared. But definitely had some of the best time that I ever possibly could. It was definitely the funnest time that I've ever had with Splatoon. And I am very thankful for what this franchise has given me. It's given me plenty of friends, it's given me a whole different lease on life, and it even gave me a girlfriend, so win-win. Yeah, I can't believe Splatoon is an old fart now. That's wild to think about.
My favorite Splatoon related memory was whenever you would talk about your Splatoon OCs back in high school, because, you know, used to be a lot more quiet, reserved, and I don't know, there's just something very endearing about like the little twinkle in your eyes when you be like, oh my gosh, North, oh my gosh, Oliver. I just thought that was really cute. And then like protect this man at all costs sort of way. I don't know, I was never really too into Splatoons. I'm still not. Even though I have Splatoon OCs, my Sploober OCs. But, you know, I know it's something you really enjoy, and, you know, and through virtue, it brings me joy. And also, it's very colorful and cute, so, yeah.
And that's all the memories that I was allowed to use. It's a lot. And after listening to them, I think I finally understand what my favorite memory is. And it's honestly making this channel. No, really. I know that sounds corny, but I'm being dead serious, it's true. Around November of 2014, I stumbled around Splatoon in the eShop just randomly. Had no idea what it was or anything about it, but all I knew was that I wanted it. Then the game finally came out, I was hooked on it. Anything Splatoon related, I loved it. And the year later, I started getting into art and wanting to make my own Splatoon OCs. And throughout the next few years after that, it was just Splatoon brain rot. The issue was I had no one to talk to. Splatoon in the West is very, very limited, especially IRL. Most of the people I talked to that heard of Splatoon knew it existed. Most of them didn't even know that there was more than one game, or most people just didn't play it. I remember a select few people, I told them I liked Splatoon, and they started calling me a creep for even playing the game just because I liked it, because I was over the age of 10 playing the game. You can't make this up. So I was practically alone for the first 5 years. Till literally this decade. Eventually found some great friends, made some great memories, came up with some unique concepts, and eventually I finally got the confidence to make this channel. And within the last 2 years, I've done a lot. And there's people who see it. You guys, who literally can't wait for more. I know technically in the scale of things there isn't a lot of you, but sometimes I remember that the Splatoon community is a lot smaller than other gaming communities, so like, me at my size, like me at 3K in the Splatoon community would probably be like 15 to 30K, being generous in other gaming communities with how mainstream they are. And that's something to think about. But whether you think that's true or not, it doesn't really matter. The fact I've been doing this for the past 3 years and I've gone through a lot. I've met some people I've always wanted to meet. I got some great friends. I've been able to teach people. I've had great people teach me. It's something that 11-year-old me would never have thought would happen. I've always said I wanted to, but I never thought I'd actually be able to do it. And here I am. This channel is my favorite memory, and thank you all for watching.